Tired old white man.
Should we just jump straight into it?
Yeah, we were gonna go to prison.
We were.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's this weird yellow box around
Yay,
my
prison.
window. Let me just automatic that. Okay. It works with Grace, totally. Nice. Okay, cool. Continue. Here we go.
Oh God!
No.
Van
Jump
Ziek's
scare.
jump scare.
Jump scare, yes.
He's just staring straight at us. You can see
Yeah,
for
we're
yourself.
gonna go. We're gonna go.
Oh,
This is weird and awkward.
I
You got jump
perceive
scared
you.
too, did Josh?
We came into his house. We poked around. We insulted him multiple times, and now we're gonna leave.
Yep.
But like,
it
we
looks-
just wanted to make sure you hadn't been stabbed. Bye.
Mm.
It's been happening a lot lately.
Not that we care or anything.
What's the story about Amori? Let's find out.
Wouldn't you like
You
to
like
know?
to know.
Oh,
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
what's that? Never mind. I'm not going to derail things any further.
It's a Nintendo DS,
Okay.
obviously.
I just thought it was a book.
It's the same.
yes.
It's the same Nintendo DS Anthony had when they were filming Merlin.
Yes, it's the exact one.
I like that genre of photo because there's one of Daniel Craig on his PSP that I quite enjoy while they're filming James
There are-
Bond. It's just
Yeah,
got
I
his
love
little
it.
PSP out.
The ones where people are in, like period dress are just so
Oh
good.
yeah,
though.
they're so good. Yeah.
Mm.
There was so many from Merlin that just brought me so much joy.
The pink
And
DS
still
of
bring me so
Anthony
much
Head
joy.
is, the
Yeah, the
pink.
Merlin behind the scenes is great.
Mm,
Oh,
okay.
I
so
love that it's
I
pink.
honestly the other
The
day I
ones with
watched.
the-
I
Sorry.
went on
There's,
YouTube and watched all of them, and my heart was so full.
Mhm.
And then I cried because it's so.
Every so often, I think about that one image of Anthony Head playing, like, obviously brain training on, like,
Yeah.
a pink Nintendo DS.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the one.
Every
That's the best
day,
one.
it crosses my mind. It haunts me.
I mean, I like the idea of Daniel Craig's James Bond. He's fully tucked, and then he reaches into his pocket and pulls out PSP.
Yeah.
Why
not?
not valid? I'd do that
Me
with a
too.
Switch if I could.
Mm.
I like it.
Right. Okay.
The warden said cell 11. That's this one.
It wasn't you.
That whole warm up, and for what?
You did. You got warmed
You're
up.
so
and everything.
So ready. So ready.
Here you go.
There you go.
There we go. Oh, there's someone curled up in a ball in the back corner. Look.
What's his name again? Professor Albert Hairbrain? Was it?
For God's sake. Sorry.
Excuse me. Professor Hairbrain.
A man's.
There he be.
Oh, man.
That's
There he
another one
be.
that's another one guy that looks like he's about to challenge you to a Pokemon battle. Like he's
Very
got
much so.
he's got all electric type Pokemon, and I'm gonna wipe the floor with him.
I gotta say, excellent eyebrows, though.
Fucking nerd.
Yes.
I like the definition on him, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got
who-
them anime glasses.
He's got some he's very 3D.
Mm.
Enjoying him.
It's a plus for this series.
He's got a little name tag.
Aww.
Yeah.
Bless him.
Who would like to be Professor Hairbrain? I mean,
I'm already doing eyebrows.
I could.
so-
I could.
You could.
Go-
Yeah,
Go
yeah. You
for
should
it,
do it.
yeah.
You do have a few voices coming up, Ripley, as well, I believe.
Ooh, okay.
So
Well,
if I end up playing with myself 3 times again.
I kind of want to make him. Sorry.
Carry on. Sorry. Continue.
No, I remember that time you were basically doing a one-man show.
Yeah, last week.
That was funny.
Sorry.
No, or the week before, or whatever.
How close to Rick Moranis can you get?
I was going to aim for Josh Widdicombe.
Oh, Josh Whittaker's
yeah.
also good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I like that. I like that.
I don't know if I can do a Josh Widdicombe voice.
Oh my god, it's so good!
That's pretty damn close.
Pretty.
now.
That's
Do you think
pretty
so?
scary.
Yeah.
That's a bit
Why
scary.
didn't you do this yesterday in person? I would have slapped you.
Well, I didn't know.
That's probably why.
I didn't know I could do it until just now. Actually, who are
Oh
you?
my god, it's so good!
It's very. It's
I'm
scary.
It
delighted.
is great how impressions just come to you like that.
Yeah, no, I love it.
I'm Natrasca Naruhodo. I'm a defense.
Oh, a lawyer.
Hi. Was it something I said?
You said the L word.
A lawyer, you say? Would you be here about the experiment? Are you going to defend my hypothesis?
Your hypothesis? Sorry, I don't.
Yesterday's demonstration! That magnificent demonstration was... It was an out-and-out success, by anyone's calculations!
You killed a man.
But despite that, no one listens! No lawyer believes in the science. When it's explained, they all leave. High velocity.
It's not often that my jock instincts rear their head, but I do want to stuff this guy in a locker.
So it's this guy, Jonathan Sims.
Mhm.
Someone else you said.
Billy Loomis.
Billy Loomis, that's it. Can't think of anyone else you would stuff into a locker.
Yeah, I think it's those three at the moment.
Just these three specifically.
Oh, Reese from Tales from the Borderlands.
Oh shit, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Very
Yes.
specific kind of man.
Yes.
What am I doing?
Now's probably not a good time to mention that your zeal made my concentration leave for a while too.
Well, let's converse.
You mentioned the demonstration yesterday.
It was, of course, a spectacular failure. After all, a man died in the explosion, didn't he?
Well, yes, you could interpret the results that way if you really wanted to.
Okay,
It is.
Jesus.
Genuinely quite scary.
Well, I suppose in the strictest sense, the experiment was a failure, but at the same time, it was a great success.
You've lost me.
I saw it with my own eyes, right there in front of me. Mr. Assman was spontaneously disassembled.
Mr. Aspen.
Mr. Assman. Mr. Assman. Until then, everything was going exactly as my calculations had predicted. At that point, he should have been beamed to the Crystal Tower by instantaneous kinesis. However...
The machine exploded and Mr. Asman, in fact, perished.
Yes, I can't deny that part of the experiment was a failure.
So what you're really saying is the large explosion that killed Mr. Asman was an accident, correct?
But the bigwigs had you arrested on suspicion of murder.
I was responsible for a man's death. That is the immutable truth here. And for that, I wish to be punished. At once. But murder? Never in a million years! It was an accident! Simply an accident!
Yeah, we can definitely get manslaughter here, I reckon.
I see.
Ellie and I were talking this morning, you know.
It's when she looks straight on at you. It feels like a bit like you're in trouble.
You are.
It does. Very intense.
Mm.
Hang on. Okay, sorry.
He said the situation would change completely depending on whether it was treated as an accident or a murder.
How exactly?
Well, if it really was an accident, then the professor's machine would be kept in protective custody.
On what grounds?
Oh, yes. It's newly established here in Britain. The Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act.
That one passed me by.
But if the case is treated as a murder,
Then they'll say my machine was the murder weapon, and they'll be able to pore over it as much as they like. If they examine it in detail, they'll find out how it's made, and then they'll be able to copy my idea. My precious hypothesis will be stolen. The machine must be protected from that at all costs. That's why it's imperative this whole incident is shown to have been an accident in tomorrow's trial.
Ah, I see now. So in short, there was a terrible accident at the Great Exhibition Showground yesterday.
Or, rather, no. The devil is in the details. Strictly speaking, there was a terrible explosion.
Sounds the same to me.
you were demonstrating super high voltage instantaneous kinesis, weren't you? How fascinating.
Humans, like all matter, are made up of particles that are held together by electrical bonds. So it must be possible, using a sufficiently high voltage, to break those bonds and beam the particles through space. That's it in a nutshell. That's my idea, you see? That's my amazing hypothesis.
Gosh, that's unimaginably high-level science.
Oh.
Very
yes.
JoJo.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, but dare to imagine it. Dare to dream of such incredible technology. Just think, one moment I could be here in this cell, and the next I could be at the Great Exhibition again.
Well, yes, that would be incredible.
And the next, in the mere blink of an eye, I could be at a great Parisian theatre, say. The possibilities are endless. The whole of our vast planet would be within reach.
So no more hiding in wardrobes on rocky seas for 50 days? That's a callback.
I don't really see it like that.
What do you mean, Iris?
Well, if you could travel anywhere in the world instantly, the planet wouldn't really seem vast anymore, would it? I think it would feel like it had shrunk.
My words, that's exactly right. What are the implications? What does this mean?
Oops, that's got Professor Bunnybrain really worried by the looks of it.
Excuse me.
Oh, no.
Clearly this is yet another case of just because you can doesn't mean you should, I suppose.
The point is, my calculations are flawless. The science works. But without a practical demonstration, it means nothing. That's always a fly in the ointment.
Good thing it
Because
wasn't
practical
the fly in the teleporter.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Far right, Jeff Goldblum. Calm yourself down.
Because practical demonstrations cost a lot of money. Money that young scientists like you don't have.
Yes,
All right, Iris.
that's exactly it. Yes. Calling me
You're a
Paul.
broke bitch. Hurley's always complaining about it. He says the government should invest more in science. And everything, because they're Tories.
Don't worry.
And a hun-
Don't
and a
worry.
hundred-
You'll hit the 2000s and they won't invest in any fucking other thing.
This is
Sorry.
true.
I was
Yeah.
going the other way. 120 years later, they're still asking for that.
Still asking for money
mean,
at the
yeah,
academic
sorry.
gotcha.
They're investing in educating school children in science, but not in actually improving
Yeah, only
the
maths
fate of
matters
actual
to
sciences.
the Rishi Sunak apparently. So
God,
I
yeah.
don't know what to tell you.
Arithmetic.
Well, all maths apart from the ones you use to calculate how much tax you owe.
Hey yo.
Shots fired.
Yo.
Wait. Well, well. Anyway, I bumped into him at the right time. I met the well-known investor, Mr. Asman.
The victim who died in yesterday's terrible accident, you mean?
Yeah, well-known investor, huh?
The full name of the man who died in yesterday's accident was Mr. Odie Asman, wasn't it? What exactly was your relationship with the man?
Discreet. He first visited me in my laboratory in Germany a year ago now. He said he wanted to invest in my immaculate hypothesis. I thanked my lucky stars.
I see. So you hadn't really known each other until then.
Money for scientific research. I'm so envious.
As far as I was concerned, the man was an angel.
Oh, really?
An archangel, even. He was prepared to fund a practical demonstration of my hypothesis for presentation at the Great Exhibition. And if that went well, I could expect additional financial support from my research from the British government. Mr. Asman provided me with the money and an exceptional engineer. He produced a machine to my precise specifications.
But your dreams were blown. But then your dreams were blown to dust in one enormous explosion.
As you can see, I'd owed everything to Mr. Asman. I would never, ever have thought of taking a man's life.
Well, he seems genuine enough. I don't think he's lying.
It is also an
Oh.
extremely convoluted way to like kill
Yeah,
anyone.
you could just like shove him in a mechanism one day and you'd be like, oops,
Is there anything we
sorry,
can show him?
oops.
Like, maybe in the newspaper?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, present that. Why not?
Oh, how could this have happened?
You must feel awful. As well as the man losing his life, the Crystal Tower was greatly damaged too.
What happened? It must have been that. It must have been that.
That?
My emphasis wrong. The day before the demonstration, I had my usual meal of frankfurters at the hotel restaurant. When I paid the bill, they gave me 3 shillings too much in change. Instead of saying anything, I just slipped the coins into my pocket. They're still there now.
Can we have them?
It's divine retribution for my wrongdoing, that's what this is. At least we know he can pay us.
For a scientist, he has some very illogical anecdote. Long and illogical.
Right, is that it? I thought we'd hear something about Van Zeeks, but there you go. Well, I guess that's everything then? Unless we show him the armband?
Why not?
Why not at this point? Oh, fascinating. Yes.
In Japan, where I come from, it's a symbol of a defense lawyer. Wearing it is very bracing, I find.
Your words make some sense to me, but they're entirely illogical.
There you go.
Thank you.
What do you mean?
Well, for example, I find this white laboratory coat that I wear for my work very bracing too. However, in my case, there is a perfectly logical reason for that feeling.
Oh, really? What is it?
I purchased the wrong size by mistake. This one's too small for me. The sleeves especially extremely bracing. I can barely move my wrists.
That's what you call logical, is it?
Of course, it's entirely logical. That's science, Mr. Naruhodo. Okay, well, fair enough. Well, there's nothing else to do here.
Naruhodo.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess we move.
If you let your concentration slip, you might miss what people say. Alright,
Well, so it sounds like there might be something else for us to.
yeah, I don't know what. We can't
But then we
examine
don't have
anything.
anything else to talk
Maybe-
about or to present to.
Can we examine anything?
Examine, it won't even let me choose the
Oh.
examine option.
Yeah, no, it's
Yes.
not an option.
Maybe
Maybe
we're
we have to come
missing...
back to him later.
Yeah, we might be missing some evidence we need to show him.
Alright, where can we go?
It still says if you let your concentration slip here.
I
Housekeeper's
guess
office.
we need to go back and bother Van Zeek some more.
Would love to strip apart that big clock. What shall I make for breakfast tomorrow?
No. So
Yeah,
sounds
I
to
don't-
me we need to go bother
And Zeke, some
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's nothing here. No, there's nothing here. Nothing here, is there? Just the office.
Oh,
we not. Oh. Okay. No.
No.
Just-
Hilarious.
I love
Okay.
I love this game.
There she is. Maybe we
Right.
didn't
Bother
examine
Van
something
Zeek
here.
some more.
We showed him the newspaper, didn't we? And we showed him the
Yes.
I think so,
armband.
yes.
Yeah.
It's time for the old scan. I'm sure we examined these, didn't we? His chalices.
I thought we did.
Well, by the looks of it, we haven't.
Oh.
It's not
I
going to be
think, no,
plot relevant,
I
is
think
it,
we
though?
had examined them before Van Zeke showed up.
Ah, I see, I
right.
see.
Okay.
Look at that fine collection of hallowed chalices and bottles neatly lined up there.
My hallowed bottles are filled with the essence of the finest grapes from the finest vineyards I visit.
Ooh, he actually goes.
And I personally oversee these chalices being made by the finest crystal craftsmen in the world.
So you can
Yes,
chuck them at walls
it's
and
nice to have hobbies.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry.
It's reading my mind here.
And yet you throw them around in court like they were worthless.
Yes, because this imbecile is so unimaginably and repeatedly wide of the mark sometimes.
And yet I've defeated you every time we've been in court together.
This is true every single fucking time.
Oh.
Oh! Before you open your mouth next time, you should consider the poor artisans whose work you defile.
I'm not the one defiling it. It's my fault. Silly me. How could I ever thought of it?
Rinosuke is such a
Worth.
sassy thing. I love him.
Oh, I don't know what we could be missing.
Can we talk to the? Oh no.
We did. I believe we talked about this guy.
Yeah.
We looked at the bats.
Candles, things.
Nothing here.
Balloon.
Can we check the dialogue options?
Nothing particular of note. Cool. Last night's attack, your contemporary and the Reaper's
Can you
identity.
present him with like Thingy's profile?
Maybe can you?
No. We can only use evidence.
Yeah, you can't present profiles anymore.
Well, shit.
Nothing here we're missing. I mean, you're not gonna want to examine that. are you?
Oh, a little name
Kazuma.
tag in it.
Oh, did we present it? Let me just skip through if we did. Oh yeah, that little skirmish, that's right.
Yes.
No idea he'd been photographed.
Blah 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 blah.
Oh yeah.
Yep, this man.
The same man who's sitting over there. The apprentice.
Sure, it's a man, huh?
Oh.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh, I guess we
nice.
hadn't.
Nice
See,
job.
I thought we'd already spoken about
Same.
that. My bad. He's in my tutelage to become a prosecutor.
I swear we've done this.
So you could say he's my apprentice, I suppose.
Maybe we just examined him and he said the similar thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Like you are. Fuck me. Like you are to Hurley then, Runo.
I don't remember taking an apprenticeship with a great detective.
He's currently compiling a report about last night's attack.
It looks like he's wearing some kind of mask.
On Lord Strongheart's orders. Nobody
is
knows
this?
the man's face, or indeed his identity.
Man in the iron mask bullshit.
But why would you agree to take on such a clearly suspicious individual?
Because he's a clearly suspicious bitch.
Lord Strongheart's orders again. He's not one for
Suspicious.
He's not one for meaningless follies. There will be a good reason for his actions.
Will there though?
I'm doubtful.
Hey, I hope you're right.
Oh,
Hello.
Very
Hi.
mysterious.
Black eyes.
Ugh. Ah,
very spooky. Spooky, scary.
The task is complete. Good. In that case, you can collate all the briefs.
I'm so sure I know who this is. I'm so sure I know who this is.
nice to meet you.
Wow.
You know, most people just let their like apprentices dress how they want rather than like, you know, cult robes.
Back to work again.
It's a different vibe in here.
That was really strange. I never met the man before. I didn't even know he existed. And yet, somehow, it didn't feel like our first encounter.
Very mysterious.
Don't bother trying to converse with him. He says nothing to anybody from outside of this office. Lord Strongheart has strictly forbidden it.
This is really weird, man.
Oh, I see.
Why are you so interested in my apprentice anyway?
Oh no. I mean, I'm sorry, I
Because we're
didn't mean
gay.
to.
Hmm?
The way he stood there so casually, with that flawless posture. It couldn't.
Yes. There's something I've been meaning to ask you.
Oh, what's that?
That Nipponese man. Is he faring well?
Sorry?
The one arrested twice in succession 6 months ago. With the stoop, and the moustache, and the jitters.
And the name that you refuse to use, apparently. Mr. Natsume, you mean?
Yeah, I'm sure he's fine.
Sorry, mid-eating.
I'm not.
Fuck, I'm just going fucking full blast on the Ripley's a dumbass at home. Jesus Christ. Okay.
I'm sure he'd be very pleased to find out you identified him from that list, Runo.
He's fine, thank you. In fact, I received a letter for him by International Postline the other day.
I see. Well, I think we can end our discussion there, don't you? There's a little time left before tomorrow's trial. I'd advise you to spend it investigating the case.
Oh my god, he's Edgeworthing on us.
Yes, thank you for the advice. And for the conversation.
Let me update the autopsy report next.
Can't believe he's asking after Saseki-san. After he
Don't trust it.
needs. I'm not sure whether to feel happy about that or worried.
Deeply concerned. Deeply concerned.
Hecking concern.
I
Heckin'.
never imagined that Mr. Reaper would be friends with a mad scientist. Did you? That's a turn up for the books.
A mad scientist. Ah, you mean Professor Harebrain? Yes, it might be worth quizzing the professor about his relationship with Lord Van Zieks, I think.
Alright, thank you.
All right, now I think.
Now we
can go.
may probably yes.
Excellent.
Thank you, Iris, for the clever observation.
Nice.
Yeah. Alright, tell us about Mr. Reaper.
Yay!
Reapers
he is.
years. I understand Lord Van Zieks is a friend of yours from your university days.
Yes, that's
Even
right.
past days.
He was studying law whilst I was studying science.
What was he like back then?
Good question. Unassuming, gentlemanly, all-round nice fellow, really.
Lies.
Sorry, I think you misheard me. I'm talking about the cold-hearted, merciless prosecutor Baroque Van Zieks. What was he like when he was at university?
Talk about a leading question, Runo.
As I said, an unassuming and extremely pleasant gentleman. After all, he is the little darling of the Van Zieks family, with all its great aristocratic origins.
I didn't realize he had quite such noble blood. That fucking lie went away with me. Fuck.
Little darling.
It was a bit of a shock when I came back to Britain and learnt what he'd become. The Reaper of the Bailey, no less.
Yes, that's right.
I did hear, though, that there was a very big event in his life that completely changed him after graduation.
Oh my gosh. His tragic backstory.
Really? What sort of event?
I'm sorry, but I don't know anymore. I wasn't in the country at the time. I was in Germany already.
Oh, yes, of course. If he's heard all about the Reaper, I really don't have the heart to tell him that Lord Van Zieks will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow.
I feel like you should tell him.
What? Tell me
Definitely tell him.
Yeah, this is like something you should probably not spring on someone.
Yeah. Especially if you're gonna like have a fucking attorney-client relationship.
Yep.
Yes.
So, Professor, let me just make absolutely sure I've understood you properly. The huge explosion that occurred yesterday, that was an accident, you're saying? You had no intent to harm the victim, who was in fact the sole investor in your work. Is that correct?
As correct as 2 squared is 4. I swear it.
Arithmetic.
Yes, it's true that the man perished in a machine of my invention. So I know that I'm far from blameless in all this. But still, I would never use my discoveries, my inventions, to take a person's life. Not in a centillion years. I'm a man of science. It's all I know. You have to believe me, please. Do you believe me? Do you believe in my hypothesis? Science is the pursuit of truth, you know. I've always believed that. All my life.
I'm afraid I don't know much about science or your theories. But I do believe you, and I'll fight to prove your innocence with all my might. I'm a man of the law. It's all I know. You have to believe me, please.
When I went to live in Germany after I graduated, I learnt something very important. Nationality, class, lineage, none of that matters. As long as you try your hardest, you can achieve anything.
No.
To be a white middle-class man in Victorian London.
Yes, and I truly believe that.
Who's high enough class that he can pop to go to university and then just pop to Germany to further his
Major
career.
side eye, like such side eye.
My
This
friend
doesn't
was...
matter,
Bombastic
except when it affords you
side-eye.
opportunities that people of lower classes could
Criminal
never even begin to dream
offensive
of.
side eye.
Thank you, Professor. It's good to know that you're a bitch.
Thank you for that, Professor.
And thank you in advance for defending me tomorrow in court.
Now, are you sure you want to defend this man?
I have the gun.
I have the gun. All right, Bruno, it's time. Time to visit the Great Exhibition.
Yes.
Sorry?
Well, that's where the incident happens, isn't it?
Yes, I suppose that's true. Time to investigate at last.
Well, here we go. A new location has been added. The experimentation stage.
Ooh.
Foot of the Crystal Tower.
Ugh, the showgrounds are a little too big for my liking.
Some ambient crowd sounds.
We've been walking around in dense crowds for 2 hours now, and I felt myself swooning 3 times.
There are a lot of people, aren't there? I've almost been trodden on 3 times too.
Be careful, won't you, Iris? Don't let go of my hand.
Oh.
Adorable!
We finally made it through this rounds, though, by the look of it. Here we are underneath the public experimentation stage where the explosion happened yesterday.
Oh.
What's that?
Not dead.
I can hear voices from up on the stage. It sounds like an argument.
Right, I've had it with you this time.
Hey! It's Gina!
It's me.
It's Gina. I'm warning you, I'll arrest you in a minute.
Oh yeah?
Come on then, Spectre, give it a shot. You ain't got no evidence and you know it.
Wait, I know those voices.
You've got a cheeky little mouth on you, young lady. But a night in the cells will teach you some manners.
Just try it, I dare you. If you want that bag of chips rammed down your throat.
Aside Gregson eating the chips looks a bit weird.
Look
Why
at
is he
this
turned
guy.
like that?
Angry.
Why does he do any of the things he does?
You're fair.
Oh god, this is a weird angle.
Yes.
Gregsy, what are you doing up there? You're not smart enough to be on a small platform.
Oh, they've come down.
It's you! Here, you're here, your ladyship! Voice
I
cracked a
forgot.
little bit.
I forgot he was such a little bitch.
I forgot Iris was his drug dealer.
Yeah.
Yes.
How are you, your ladyship? I do hope you're well, your ladyship.
Does that make her 3 times a lady?
Oh.
I'm sure that's a reference that someone is going to get 100 years from now.
I'm not well at all. It's fun, busy everywhere.
I'm gonna just unlock the door and now I've got very self-conscious.
Yeah,
Go away.
I get that.
Oh god. Alright.
I wanted to ride in a balloon, but there was a 3-hour queue.
Unbelievable! I've got to have a word for you at once, your ladyship. You'll be flying as high as a kite in no time once I pull some strings for you.
Love that for him.
Tobias Gregson, an inspector at Scotland Yard.
Don't introduce me while I'm doing this pose.
Until recently, he was suspended from duty, but it would appear he's back on action now. He's actually quite well known, appearing as he does in the adventures of Herlock Sholmes. And for that reason, he can't say a word wrong to the story's assaulter, Iris. But there are limits, surely. Or there should be.
Watch it, sunshine.
Sorry.
What gives then? Don't tell me you're on this case.
Yes, I'm acting for the
Yeah.
defense.
We're always on the fucking case, Gregson.
They're always here, ever present. So we're here to investigate.
Dear me, that's the situation, is it?
Is it really that troubling?
Measly
Oh,
5
that's you.
bob. That's all you got. You're a lawyer, ain't ya? You can stand to carry a bit more copper around in your pockets, Mr. Narrow.
What? Hey, that's my last bit of spending money, that is.
I'm mid-story, hang on.
Oh,
You
she's
can
gone
have it back,
legit.
but I'll have to charge you for the bother. Free bob.
Finally, Steve. This is Gina Lestrade, a pickpocket or diver born and bred in the East End of London. In the case that led to my suspension 6 months ago, this is the young girl I was defending in court.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Charles Darwin, Karl Marx, Michael Faraday, Samuel Colt, Charlotte Bronte, Charles Dickens, Lewis Carroll, George Eliot, Alfred Tennyson, and William Makepeace Thackeray were all at the Great Exhibition.
Fucking hell, really?
What the
Time
fuck?
machine!
Damn.
I know where
So
I'm
the next question
going.
is, were they
I was
all
gonna
there at
say,
the same
Jesus
time?
Christ.
I'm gonna go see Charlotte Bronte and I'm gonna make it gonna have the fucking gayest romance I've ever had.
With Charlotte.
Probably.
Jesus.
I don't know my
Christ.
classic literatures, okay? They're all a little bit fruity.
Anne is who you want.
I'll find out.
Yeah, Herlock Sholmes can't even. He's not even here. Come on,
That's
mate.
insane. Oh my god.
What What's your problem, Odo? Diver? Pickpocket? What's wrong? You want a bag of chips round down your throat and all, do you?
Is he just musing this out loud?
He is just saying it
Of
out
course
loud.
he is. I thought you were proud to be a diver, Gina. You were just arguing with Inspector Gregson about it, weren't you? I assumed you'd been up to our usual tricks here at the showground.
That ain't no way to talk to a lady, Odo. Half a year's a long time. People can change. I'm an apprentice now, learning to be a Scotland Yard detective.
Oh.
So you'll have to call me what everyone else does. It's Inspector Lestrade now.
Oh my
Is-
god.
Is it though?
Inspector? That badge is homemade, surely.
Oh, Inspector Lestrade.
I love the little nod to both cannons.
It's great.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cute.
The inspector part isn't entirely accurate. No one calls her that. For what it's worth, anyway. Investigating is off the cards for all of us.
Why?
What's that supposed to mean?
I'll tell you when you click on me. Right, well, I'll be back up top. You hold the fort down here, alright?
Right. So,
I fade away.
it's faded. Just fucking dissolves.
This
Fade.
this raises a lot of questions.
Mm.
Oi, oi.
Yeah, her glow
Hopefully,
up.
Gina, you have some answers to them.
I like a new hat.
It's so good. I like a little tie.
It was 8 months ago now that I first encountered Gina, in connection with the case I was working on. At the time, she was living in the East End with a group of other orphans. She helped all of them survive by pickpocketing, but then she got embroiled in a murder.
I had a lot of time to think in prison. I realised I couldn't go on like I was. The diving weren't working out. I'm so pleased to hear it, Ginny. Well done. I didn't miss that line. It was totally just intentional pause.
So, you went from being a pickpocket to a detective?
You got it. Good, innit? Inspector Lestrade. Sounds like something out of a book, eh?
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
I'll give it a sea change.
And there's this... And then there's Iris's old man to think about.
Iris's father, you mean?
Yeah, I promised her, didn't I? I said I'd get all police forces round the world to pull out all the stops looking for him.
Just a small promise then. Nothing serious.
Sassy boy today.
Oh, Ginny, you're so sweet. So, anyway, that's how come I had to go get the test for Scotland Yard. Only trouble is, I don't read so well, do I?
Just a small problem. Nothing serious.
Sassy boy.
Who's sassy today?
And that's when Hurley approached Gregsy and asked for help. So the inspector said he'd take full responsibility for Ginny and made her a sort of apprentice. We love the power of blackmail in this household.
That was very magnanimous of Inspector Gregson. And brave.
Oh, we lost an Alex.
Yeah, her internet isn't great.
Oh, poor baby.
Well, you know Hurley. He always enjoys finding ways to make people do what he wants, usually through blackmail.
Oh dear. Sholmes.
The great detective likes digging for dirt, in other words.
So, long and short of it is, if you've got questions about the case, you can ask Inspector Lestrade.
Hey.
Right then, Inspector.
It's gone from the Say's A cab to the B A cab.
Actually, there's still a big mystery surrounding Gina, isn't there?
Oh, what? We know what? Hey!
Hello.
I'm not quite sure what happened there, but
Welcome
Yeah,
back.
don't worry about it. You haven't missed much. Gina's just like, cheated away from the exam with the help of Holmes and Gregson. So
good
Yeah.
for her.
Well, 6 months ago, Gina was the defendant in a trial prosecuted by the Reaper. A trial in which she was found not guilty. And yet here she is still.
Come on. You're still not on about that, are you? The Legend of the Reaper or whatever it's called. God, you don't have to worry, Oda.
If I
Very
didn't
good.
half worry, there probably wouldn't be a whole lot of you left.
Like I told you before. I think I've started that halfway through his end. It's like I told you before, innit? The Reaper's kind of like him upstairs, so he knows what I'm like on the inside. There ain't really nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong might be stretching a point.
What about Mr. Natsumi in Japan? He's perfectly fine.
Well, that's true. Perhaps the Reaper is more discerning than I thought.
Exactly.
Nope.
Fine. What? No.
You seem to be cutting out a tiny bit.
do I? Oh fuck.
Well, you did. I don't know about now.
That's it. Oh fuck. Okay.
Oh.
My goodness, it's like a
Oh.
curse.
Mm.
It's going around.
Yeah.
No. Oh no. I'm trying.
Oh, I didn't mean to click. My bad.
Yeah. See? Did that work?
No.
Oh my god.
The funny thing is, you asking if it worked came out perfectly fine.
Yeah,
It's just live.
Just like you saying, Aaron going, you're cutting out, and you going, oh no, and that came through perfectly, and then everything.
It's typical. It's typical.
Mama.
Yes.
Maybe try a longer line. Yeah. Don't know.
Well, it was.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
A ghost in the machine.
Motherfucker.
I might have to send you the VOD after this because that was quite funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Are you an AI?
You a Vocaloid. Is that what's
You've
happening?
been replaced.
I'm Hatsune
Exterminate.
Miku.
That's an Ripley.
Yeah.
Hatsune Miku?
Hatsune Miku. I can feel my eyes. Hatsune Miku.
Are you begging for death from Hatsune Miku? Oh god.
That was too funny. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You might be back.
Maybe. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I think I'm alright. We're good.
I think so. I think so.
Okay. Do you want me to redo it?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, serious face. Oh.
Cool.
Reboot.
It was out of this world, it was.
There
Yay!
you are.
The brainy bloke pulled a bunch of levers on his machine, and suddenly it started billowing smoke. Then it just went pop. I ain't seen a better experiment here yet.
Sorry.
Did that come through?
No.
Ah, no.
Oh. Shit. You mean you saw it, Jenny? It's very nice.
Ooh. A little bit glitchy at the end, but
Hmm.
who's
Yeah,
supposed
of
to
course. The boss isn't. Me? Yeah, of course. The boss is in charge here, ain't he? Of keeping everything running smooth, I mean.
The boss being Inspector Gregson, I suppose. That's going to take some getting used to.
So all I have to say is that I'm on duty and I can do whatever I want to. Abuse of power.
Ooh,
Get this. I was up in one of them flying balloons when it happened, watching it from above. Oh, you're so lucky, Jenny. Maybe I should join Scotland Yard too. Yeah, do it. I get paid for this shit. You know how to put the boss in his place already, right, Iris? You'd have no trouble at all.
Oh.
And it's settled. When do I start?
No. You can't join Scotland Yard, Iris.
Yeah, ACAB.
See? Anyway, what I don't understand is this. If the machine exploded so spectacularly, how can Professor Bunnybrain still be claiming his experiment was a success? Oh, right. Well, it was a success in a way.
It was? How can it have been?
Hmm.
Successful experiment.
Question mark? Surely after the whole machine blew up, no one could call the experiment a success.
It's like I said, it did sort of work. I mean, yeah, there was a load of smoke and that whopping great bang. But where do you think they found the victim's body, eh? In the Crystal Tower, over there.
Oh no.
That presents something of a complication.
Oh god, it's always the fucking way with these cases.
You thought the explosion killed him, did you guys? Come on.
It would have been nice.
What?
just for once.
Nice,
The
simple
tower.
death. Exploded bits, you know? Not much of an autopsy report. Bits assorted.
Sorry.
Hmm.
You can see for yourself, can't you? Up there on the scaffold. God, what is
Sorry.
going on with me today? Oh, where are all the glasses broken, you mean?
You are having to do, like, a lot.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
talking. Yeah, the cage what the victims have got in to start with really did get beamed through the air or whatever and landed all the way over there. So, you see, it did kind of work, didn't it?
What? I don't believe it.
I mean, I don't get the ins and outs of it, but anything's possible, right? With science. I tell you what, you can have this. It's a plan of the experiment they drew up at the yard.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go on. I had free bob off you before, so fair's fair.
Yes, I didn't actually give that to you, did I?
Well, we'll have that. Thank you very much.
I love her so
Um,
much.
There it is. There you go.
That's a
There it
good little sketch.
What more could you want?
Are the balloons accurate or are they just drawn for flavor text?
I think they're just there for flavour.
Yeah, valid.
Well, there you go. It's pointing at the tower. It sure
It
is.
do be pointed at the tower.
Something Inspector Gregson said before seemed a little strange.
Flashback to this one where I'm saying
5 seconds
investigating
ago.
for cards for all of us.
Flashback to 5 minutes ago.
I'm mid-mouthful. Classic noise.
Listen, there are waffles near me.
Universal
I'm going to
language.
eat them.
Yes, naughty old Gregsy ran off after that without explaining himself.
Oh.
Alright, that. The boss said no one's allowed to investigate that weird machine what blew up yesterday.
Yeah, until we could prove it was accidental.
Yeah.
Look, that's not fair. We're representing the defendant.
In that case, oh fuck.
In that
Sorry.
case, could you at least tell us what you've learned from your investigations?
Listen, the text was there. I fucking read it. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Sue me.
Nah, you're not getting it. We ain't allowed to investigate neither.
Why?
What did the boss call them again? The forensic investigation team, I think. Anyway, apart from them, no one's allowed to lay a finger on things. Bit funny, innit?
Suddenly it really becomes clear. So even Scotland Yard, some detectives can investigate. Yes, I never heard something like that before.
I thought I could have a gander on the quiet, though, but the boss caught me at it. You probably heard him giving me an earful about it from down here, didn't you? It's not bleeding fair.
I think you were giving him as much of an earful back as I remember it.
Yeah, well, sometimes I think it's all them chips what make him so stubborn. You say something to him, Odo. Go on, see if you can get through to him.
He's up on the platform above us, is he? Where the machine exploded is.
We can try, can't we, Bruno? Crazy will listen to us. Or more
To
primarily to
listen
me.
to you, do you mean?
Yeah.
I have his family traced at every single opportunity. Anything happens to me.
Yikes. Fucking
Oh.
yikes.
Well, there's some stuff here as
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
like
Yes,
Green
that's-
objects.
Wow, this
You
is
got those
yeah.
errands.
And I think there's a bit of the actual contraption over there.
Yeah,
by that
it's
tree.
right behind you. Yeah.
Ooh.
What's this? A ripped piece of cloth.
It's not like any fabric I've ever seen before. It's very thick and stiff. It looks extremely durable.
That's what she
From the
said.
hot air balloon?
We haven't had one for a while.
And it was a very nice time.
it's been 0 days since.
Oh, God.
It's canvas, I think, with some sort of rubber backing. And the edges appear to be a bit charred as well.
Maybe that means it has something to do with the explosion.
Let's make a note of it while Ginny's mid-yawn.
Yay.
What, this thing here?
She
Yeah,
could be
sounds
really
like that,
young
quick.
yawn.
It looks as though someone dropped something behind this tree just here.
Dropped or hid? Neither, I think.
That's like
Pause now.
It's like half the size of a policeman over there.
What is this? Some part of the machine that exploded?
Maybe it could have fallen from the platform above the plaza.
Yeah, it could have done that.
I really tried,
I
okay?
admire that you tried to pick it up midway through. That's nice.
Brain empty. No words.
Oh,
What's going on here?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing. I think I'll hang on to this, just in case.
mysterious
mysterious
contraption.
Contraption. Jinx.
Ooh.
It looks like a crossbow.
Just a bit, yeah.
Yeah, it looks funky.
Ooh,
doesn't
it
it?
vanished.
Ooh, we
Does
collected it.
We have it now.
It's ours.
I want to press the button.
It
I want
really
to press
does.
the
It
button.
does look like
I
a
wanna press the
crossbow.
button.
Maybe this is the murder weapon. Oh no.
What? Okay, yeah.
I want to press the
What
button.
am
If you turn to
Wanna
this,
press
I
the
think.
I want to press the
There you
button.
go.
This?
I want to press the button.
Ah, there's some sort of lever here.
Yeah, look at that end.
Yes, that's a crossbow.
It is a crossbow! What the
Oh
fuck?
no.
It's the murder weapon!
no.
Oh no!
That's not good.
Oh, shit.
Fingerprinting is in its infancy, gang.
Oh, we be fucked.
What the? What is this? It looks like a cross between a bow and a gun.
You're so close, my guy.
Oh, no. Darling,
Wait.
baby boy. I think it's probably used for the same thing too. Yes,
Crossbow.
murdering people, Runa.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Okay,
fire it now.
Fire it, fire it, fire it, fire it. Oh, you can't fire
we
it.
need some ammo. Yeah.
Yeah.
We need a bolt.
Well, there you go.
Let's go find the
On the
corpse.
plus side, we just got an armed and
Has
ready
the corpse
crossbow.
been crossbowed to death by any chance?
Mhm.
I mean, this doesn't look that exciting.
Yeah, there's still something you can click on now. So.
You can
Should we?
examine the back. You can examine the back, Aaron.
Ah,
Examine the book.
You're not the only one yawning here. It looks like layers of thick canvas with a thick rubber lining of sorts. I've never seen anything like it before. But applying Mr. Sholmes' method, you might deduce it was part of a raincoat worn by someone who really, really didn't want to get wet. He's so taking the piss out of him. And the charring must have occurred when the person was struck by lightning. Or maybe not.
Iris is silent through the whole thing.
Maybe it's a patch of fucking hot air
Oh, there's
balloon,
two
we
of
don't know.
them.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I can't move my crosshair.
There's an
Yeah.
animated flag.
Whoa, something's moving.
Oh, God.
The Crystal Tower. Certainly an apt. It was built to be the focal point of the exhibition, and it definitely is. Being so tall and with all that glass. I can't imagine a building like this ever being erected in Japan. Give it a few years.
Give it a few years, yeah. There are lots of exhibits inside the tower as well, apparently. Of course, there's an observation deck, but there's also an art gallery, a zoo, and a museum. But I hear you have to queue for 3 hours just to get through the doors.
Well, at the moment, the shattered glass from the failed experiment may as well be the biggest draw.
And thanks to that accident, the whole tower is shut.
Suddenly, it's not the Crystal Tower anymore, but the Crystal Glass Shower.
Ouch.
Oof, that was rough, even for you. Apparently, everyone's taking to the skies now to look down on the disaster area from above instead. There's a 3-hour queue to go up in the balloon now.
Yikes.
Londoners must be very patient people.
Oh, honey, sweetie.
Right, I think. We
Bro.
examine
Yep,
this to
up we
go
go.
up. Yes.
These stairs obviously lead to the stage above. We should go up there and investigate the exact spot where the experiment was being conducted.
Right. It's
Ooh,
big.
that's big.
Ooh.
He's big.
So that's it, is it? The machine that blew up.
Oh, it must have been a magnificent explosion. And I've seen my fair share.
You've seen things like this before, you mean?
Of course. Hurley's always doing experiments that end in a bang.
Sometimes an explosion
I'm
too.
not gonna make a joke. Literally the second I'm like, I'm not gonna make a joke about it. I'm not gonna make a joke about it.
Alex.
Alex
Slide.
comes in. Alex slides on it. Oh my god, okay. Oh no. In fact, in his own words, explosion is the very essence of chemistry.
Any comment, Sholmes?
Listen.
That might explain the smell of burning that frequently comes wafting up the stairs.
One time he made something that exploded with such force it took the roof off the building. I wish you'd been there to see it, Bruno.
It's hard to get too excited about that, given that I now live in the roof.
Anyway, that's enough about that. It's time to investigate.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, look, Inspector Gregson is over there.
Quick, before he notices us.
He seems to be deep in thought about something while staring at the machine carefully.
Really? He just looks confused to me.
Oh, let's have a look around, shall we?
Yeah, before he notices.
Should we look at? Oh,
William
machine?
and Turner.
William
It ripped
Turner.
itself apart magnificently, didn't it?
What's your father?
Magnificently.
That'd be short for William, I imagine.
Magnificently and mercilessly.
Maybe your father.
It's there. It's on the box. William and Turner.
Yeah.
Not that we wouldn't just break into random Pirates of the Caribbean quoting, but
I think it's on
This
brand.
is us we're talking about.
this is us.
So someone stands in the middle of the machine to be disassembled and then beamed through the air.
It's beamed, not blasted. That's the point.
Yes, that part's crucial, really. Something like that even possible, though, Iris?
Oh, Bruno, I'm just a child. How should I know?
Child when it suits you, you mean?
From what I can tell, I think. Ooh,
Stop! Don't touch that.
that was practically instantaneous kinesis the way you flew over just now, Gregsy.
Oh, please, your ladyship. I didn't mean to startle you, but I can't let you touch anything up here.
So sorry. You could have some of my latest special blend to make up for it.
See? His dealer.
Drug dealing. I know his weakness.
Oh, wonderful. This stuff really is wonderful.
It's just like old times, this is.
Ugh.
We're representing Professor Harebrain in court tomorrow, Inspector. So we should be allowed to examine the scene.
Listen, Sunshine, even I'm not allowed to touch anything up here. It's that blasted Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act to blame. It's driving me potty.
Oh yes, that special dispensation. The professor mentioned that too.
More red tape's all we need. Don't know what the government thinks it's playing at sometimes.
It's a question for us all.
That's
Yeah.
a question for the ages. We're allowed to just look, aren't we?
Aye.
Surely that's all right, isn't it, Gregsy? Have you like shot as we speak?
Of course, your ladyship. Anything you say, your ladyship. But please don't get your dainty hands dirty, will you?
Don't worry. We wouldn't dream of touching or anything, would we, Bruno?
She really knows how to get what she wants.
We're gonna touch everything.
Yeah, here we go.
So much stuff.
William and... Oh, you can't examine
Oh,
it.
boo!
Can't examine William and Turner. Well, whatever then. I guess we can look at the machine now.
Considering how badly damaged everything is, Professor Harebrain was lucky to escape unscathed, I'd say. We should have a good look around the machine while we can, I think.
Touch anything and I'll make sure I kill you before I get strung up myself, you hear?
Calm down,
I
please.
won't touch your thing, I promise. So please, spare your thought for your digestion.
Calm yourself.
Anyway, do you really think this machine could actually disassemble people, like the professor claims?
He asks, looking totally incredulous. Give it a rest, sunshine. If we were allowed to examine all this bleeding scrap metal, maybe we could answer that question. But we can't, can we?
Because rules, you mean?
Exactly! The annoying, obstructive, flaming rules.
Oh, look at the base of the machine there.
There's a tool of some kind running through the wire mesh. And I don't mean Gregsy.
It's a screwdriver, I think.
A lovely one. The handle is in the shape of a capital letter A.
I wonder who that belongs to.
It is? Oh, yes, you're right.
With you. Don't touch anything, I said! Touch anything and I'll make sure I'll kill you before I get strung up myself, I said.
Yes, yes, I understand. Sorry. I touched it a teeny weeny bit.
But Gregsy, I'm very curious about this screwdriver. Really, very, very curious. Remember, I can have your wife shot at any time.
Oh my god.
Of course, your ladyship. You're so clever, your ladyship. Fancy spying something like this. But I'm afraid I can't let you have it.
You're lucky I'm feeling merciful today. But Bruno found it first.
I assure you, I'll investigate it thoroughly.
When you're allowed to.
And I fade away.
Resolve to get. He always does that to get out of trouble.
He's gone off with it.
That was very mean. I'm afraid Inspector Gregson is going to make a very clumsy and embarrassing mistake in next month's installment now.
Oh, Gregson, what have you done?
It's going to be brutal.
Poor Gregsy.
Oh dear.
There's like a clock there.
What's that? Where? Is it this?
We
No,
look
it's
like, it
just
looks
over
like we can
there.
investigate the smoke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, we can. There are all sorts of
No.
strange buildings here in the Great Exhibition grounds, isn't there?
I guess we're investigating the not the
Just island.
smoke.
I seem to remember something similar being exhibited in Japan one time.
Yeah, that's to house the Raja's elephant that was being exhibited, and all of the jewels.
Ooh, fun.
Colonial India, mate.
Love that, innit?
An entire elephant was there, but it was unfortunately stuffed.
Oh.
But it was decked out in the full regalia.
Oh.
I think at this point the massive fuck off diamond was also there. Can't remember what it's called.
Yeah,
The one that was given.
belonged to the last Sikh emperor.
Yes.
Oh,
that
fuck.
one.
Bad.
Oh, in your country, Runo? I do wish I could go and see it. Oh,
so
damn it,
bad
you
at
did it again.
buttons. Sorry.
I present a particular... Oh, fuck.
Steely ceremony.
Hate that.
Sorry.
I present a particularly steely samurai with a present and one of Hurley's stories I'd written especially. And see if I couldn't get... Oh, God, my fucking... Ugh. And see if I couldn't get Hurley into a jam against some Baritsu Master Ninjas.
Which
Wait, hang on.
doesn't exist in Japan. It's
That's not a thing.
yeah, it's an
I
entirely
don't want
English.
to fight a ninja.
I love an Ace Attorney reference in my Ace Attorney game.
It's more likely than
Wow.
you'd think.
Steely Samurai.
You might not find as many of those sorts of people around as you think.
Oh, what's dull?
Ooh, but I do know a prosecutor with a Konmagi talk note I could introduce you to.
Oh, God.
Not anymore, I'm afraid.
Shunmati? Really? Do you think I could have my pitch taken with him? Do you?
Assuming he's recovered from the shroom, because you might give him a year ago, yes.
An ouchie reference in my Ace Attorney
Oh.
game. You can go up.
Oh shit!
You can go up and look at the.
Man, that is that's a game changer. That. Imagine looking up.
Another great advancement over the original Ace Attorney games is when Inosuke has a neck. The list of improvements are endless.
That amazing horn-shaped device is pointing towards the Crystal Tower. I suppose once people are disassembled by the machine, they're shot out of that thing to wherever they're going.
Oh.
Oh, yeah? Was that it?
That was it.
Was it good?
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. Of course.
I don't think it was supposed to shoot anything, Runo. It was set up to beam people to the Crystal Tower where they'd be reconstructed in their original form. And we're not going to talk about Theseus' ship, because it happens every time something like this comes up.
Well, I don't like the look of it. If it was as amazing as it looks, the accident wouldn't have happened in the first place, of course.
I suppose that's true, yes.
But nothing ever goes according to plan, does it?
So true. Oh, look at the balloon.
So these are people carrying balloons, dangling silently in the skies above London. I always thought the day would come when humans would discover how to fly. But I never imagined it would involve them being suspended from colorful, floating Tenmari handball.
Oh.
I'm sure it must be amazing being up there among the clouds. Let's take a ride together, Runo, please.
I'm being perfectly honest, I would like to try it. But without a cast iron guarantee that the thing won't plummet to the ground, I'm too scared.
Well, in that case, I should tell you what Harry said. It's physically impossible for a flying balloon to plummet to the ground as long as it doesn't explode.
Yes, call me crazy, but I think that exploding part might play on my mind a little. Just a little.
Holmes. Bless you.
Just a teeny bit. Just a teeny tiny bit.
Just a teeny tiny bit. I think that's the angle we're meant to look at the Ferris wheel from.
What is that gigantic thing over there? It looks like an enormous water wheel.
Ferris wheel. There'll be people riding inside it in those little cabins you can see.
Why?
They rotate nice and slowly, so it's a wonderful way to see the surrounding scenery.
Wait, it's turning, but it looks completely still.
It is actually turning, isn't it?
It is turning
it
like
is.
slowly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, that's because it's turning so slowly. One complete revolution takes about half an hour.
oh my
Should we
gosh.
time it?
The
Why
worst.
are on this
the
white
one
carriage
with
on the
eye, isn't
left?
They are the worst fucking ride. Ferris wheels.
If you were mad enough to go in one, it would be more fun to whiz around fast, don't you think?
I feel as though you might have just invented a new sort of ride there, Uno.
You know, I'm something of a genius myself.
Unlike one thing. Unlike a fairground ride. Nothing else, okay.
Is that it?
I think something turned up like. There's like a. Hang on, go back to the middle like thing that's on the floor.
Yeah, look at the just to the left of the
Have we clicked on the William and Turner box thing?
We can't, sadly.
Oh, it's annoying.
Devastating.
What about that thing? It's like a timing thing?
Yeah, no, I tried
No,
that
we can't
before.
do it. We can't click
Yeah.
it, okay.
I guess we just talked to Gregson now.
Yeah.
I want to go
Yeah.
on the
Oh.
Ferris wheel.
He's still here.
Wanna go on the Ferris wheel.
I thought he left.
Maybe we were supposed to talk to him first.
Whoops. Sequence break. Speed
Using
run.
high voltage electricity to somehow disassemble a man's body and then beam him across to the Crystal Tower. It's an extraordinary thing to attempt, especially in public.
True. It was by far the most unusual of the experiments planned for the exhibition, mind.
To be honest, I'm a bit surprised it was allowed. Carrying out something so dangerous with so many spectators present, I mean.
The government's doing everything it can to promote new science and technology at the moment. They're more worried about being ahead of the game than the odd spot of public safety infringements. If they can be the first to develop some new technology, it makes Britain more powerful in the future, you see?
Yes, I suppose that's true anyway.
So, the powers that be are placing a heavy emphasis on scientists' rights at the moment.
Scientists'
Really
rights
should
to
be
shut
catching
the
you at all
fuck up.
worst times.
They're making it so that any theories the brains have remain their legal property, as it were. Right through developing it into a practical idea and even going into production.
Something
Yeah,
of a
intellectual copyright, right?
intellectual property, you might say.
Ooh. Which is the infuriating reason us coppers aren't allowed to touch this crime scene. because the new highfalutin special dispensation for scientific equipment act forbids it.
Ah, I see now.
The only people with permission to investigate here are from some brand new department at the yard. The Forensic Investigation Team, it's called. We've been relegated to keeping guard.
The Forensic Investigation Team.
Any old fool can see that this heap of scrap metal was a sham to begin with.
I think he's right.
But just because it says scientific equipment on the paperwork, we can't do a flaming thing with it!
Crazy. He's very heads up, isn't he?
Remind me again. What's the legal act that means you're not allowed to touch the crime scene here? You know,
Are
the
you
one that we
having
talked
me
about
at
30 seconds ago.
You having me at it, sunshine? It's the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act.
Should see. Should see.
Should see.
Should see.
Yes. I think Curly mentioned that recently. With a real twinkle in his eyes, I remember. He twinkled a twinkle.
Oh, I'm sure he did, your ladyship. I'm sure he did. Passed especially for this great exhibition it was. All scientists have to do is present their ideas or inventions to some suits in the civil service. And if it gets rubber stamped, that's a guarantee of rights to maintain the invention's confidentiality.
What does that really mean?
Think about it. Think of all the world-changing new inventions on display every day at this exhibition. Although a good half of them are a load of cobblers, if you ask me. Put forward by shammers like yourself.
Thanks for
Damn.
that.
Wait, fuck. I approached that with such the wrong intonation.
Oh, I love how absurd some of the inventions here are. It's all so fun.
Might be fun to you, but a member of the force has to be present at every single demonstration. Can you imagine, eh? Dang science, that's what I say.
I don't think so. That sounds like my dream job.
You'd soon think otherwise after spending a day guarding all these shammers' bogus contraptions.
But if they're all bogus, how can anyone hope to demonstrate them? There'd be no point.
Yeah, well, there is a point, sadly.
Sorry?
Thanks to another of our government's bright ideas. If any theory or invention is deemed to show potential, the government hands out a research grant.
The scientists get funding.
Exactly. And that's what they're all after. All these shammers coming from far and wide to clog up Hyde Park. And who has to keep them all safe, eh? Who has to smile politely and welcome them? Us coppers, that's who. So you can see why I say it now, can't you? Hang science! Hang it!
No, actually I can't.
Iris, no.
Oh, maybe I can see your point.
Apparently Professor Harebrain lives and works in Germany now, conducting his research.
That's right. Came back to Britain especially for the Great Exhibition, as I understand it. Probably after one of the government's research grants.
Actually, we learned something else about the professor earlier today. About his time in further education. It turns out he was at university with someone we both know. Lord Van Zieks.
Hey, what's that? That's news to me. But if Ranzik's meant the prosecution, and as the accused, the professor's fate is...
Sealed? Because the Reaper will get him one way or another?
Blimey. That man's beyond me. Don't know what goes on in that head of his. Talking of Van Zeeks, this morning's paper ran the story of him being attacked. Did you read that?
Oh, yes, but Mr. Reaper is completely fine. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, right. Glad to hear it. Still, the Reaper, huh? How long's that business gonna keep up, I wonder?
The victim of this case, the investor, Mr. Aspen. He was another of the Reaper's victims, or so I heard.
Lord Baroque Van Zeeks is a top-class prosecutor. But even he can't always push the right verdict through. Sometimes justice can't win.
Yes, I've heard about jurors being bribed and evidence being falsified. And so the notion of the Reaper of the Bailey came about, isn't it?
Obviously, Scotland Yard suspected Van Zeeks initially. We all assumed he was taking matters into his own hands if he failed to seal the deal in court.
Although the man himself denies that charge.
Well, we've done a very thorough investigation, and the conclusion we reached is that Lord Van Zeeks is in no way related to the deaths of those people outside the courtroom. There's no question in my mind. I'd stake my reputation on it, I would.
But if that's true, then how do you explain it? All those defendants couldn't just have coincidentally died if nobody killed them.
I know that, but I can't explain it. It's a mystery after all, isn't it? That's the whole point of the Reaper.
Professor Hairbrain mentioned something else. He said that at university, Lord Van Zeeks was a totally different person, easygoing and kind.
You what? You what?
He said
You heard me.
that it was after they both graduated that something happened, changed the man. Do you have any idea what it was?
No clue.
Really?
Look, I've got my hands full watching over this frustrating crime scene. Why don't you go and make a nuisance of yourself elsewhere, yeah? Eh? Eh?
Hey,
Eh?
hey.
Yeah, go on. Alright. Was that everything then? Don't think there's anything here. Probably shouldn't show him the crossbow.
Yeah, show him the crossroad.
Now tell us. You'd like to tinker around this place some more, would you? Well, I mean, I think we looked at everything here, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Should we show him anything?
Do we have any?
Got the diagram, the rubber, whatever this is, and the crossbow.
Is there anywhere else we can go?
I don't know. She says she'd like to tinker around this place some more. Maybe the base of it. We leave and then he's stood by
there
the
he
desk.
is.
Why is he stood over there?
Just standing there like he's
Doing my
about to do a
little-
flamenco.
I'm standing by my little desk doing my little tasks. We did that, didn't we?
Yeah, we
That's how you
looked
go
everywhere, I
upstairs.
think.
Mhm.
Did we miss something?
Crystal
This
Tower.
guy?
Can't talk
Yeah,
to these
yeah.
dudes.
um,
Oh, what's this?
Oh!
For some reason, the ground is damaged in this spot. Look. Almost as if there was a fire here or something.
Yes, if you look closely, there's some scattered ash and burnt embers too.
Well, I suppose there was a big explosion just above here. People probably wouldn't bat an eyelid at a small fire like this would have been.
I'm sure we English are quite that laid back, Bruno.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's nothing else here. No.
I guess we go back up.
Do a flip. Do a
back up.
flip. Do a flip.
Gymnastics, I demand
Something
it!
set up for the experiment, I suppose. It's very high up.
About 30 feet above the ground, apparently. That's what a policeman I just spoke to said. I speak to people off camera now. That's what I do.
I don't really understand feet very well. We don't use them in Japan.
Oh, yes, sorry. It's about 9 meters. It's you and you'll have been in London a year, Bruno. It's time you got used to our measurements.
But why though?
I don't know, because.
Yes, well. This thing is so tall, the spectators at the front would just have seen a wall and nothing else.
You probably thought they'd secured the best spot to watch from, only to be disappointed.
There's a saying in Japan, the darkest spot is right under the lighthouse. I feel like it probably applies here.
Okay.
All right, up we go again, I guess.
Hmm.
Everything. Yeah.
I think we've done everything.
We could ask Gina about the fucking crossbow, because I feel like if we ask Lestrade, he'll just take it off us. Not Lestrade, Gregsy.
Oh, way
that one.
round.
That one,
Yeah.
yeah.
Rexrod.
We can try, present everything, I guess, to everyone. Why not? And if we get the
Yeah.
generic dialogue, just whatever. Yeah, no. Oh well.
Ah, rip.
It's irrelevant. Fuck you.
Yeah, basically.
Ew.
The brute force method.
Yep.
Brute force it, brute force it, brute force it, brute force. Brute
Show the
force.
newspaper.
Oh,
Even though
Oh.
we talked about it earlier, but yeah.
Solid.
Vector, have you read this paper?
Yeah. 2 unwelcome blasts back to back. This one at the exhibition and the Reaper getting attacked.
I know. Terrible news to wake up to, wasn't it?
Tried to pretend I hadn't read it and turned over for another 40 winks. Thanks to that, I was late up and got a roasting from the super.
Some mornings are like that, aren't they?
Oh, just a nice bit of
oh,
dialogue.
bless him.
Oh.
Okay.
He's trying his best.
Well, let me try talking to show it to Gina. Show it to Gina now.
Oh, sorry, we're back again.
Stop coming to my office to go down some stairs.
Gina, would you take a look at... Oh, where did it go?
Looking for this though, there.
Where did it...
I wonder if you got anything else to show me, eh? What do you reckon?
Give that first, please.
Well, fair enough. That was cute. Worth it.
Just a
Is
generic
that her
advertisement
generic?
for
Oh,
this.
that's really good.
That's
Oh,
adorable.
bless her. Crossbow. No, no.
Nothing
guess
to
not.
say.
Huh. Well,
Where else can we go?
Iris would still like to tinker around this place some more.
Well, we can't do that, can we?
We can't. There's nothing to tinker. There's no tinkering to be tinkered. I've done the scan. This just goes up the
Maybe
stairs.
time to retreat to the office.
Maybe should we go back to the prison?
Sure, why not? I mean, we can have a little quick read.
No,
She
I guess
doesn't have
not.
anything in the descriptions, does she?
No.
You're right there, Iris.
No.
Yeah, Shomes is sweet.
Hmm.
Huh. Well, I wonder where we go next.
Hmm.
Are we looking up a walkthrough?
Huh? What? Pardon?
Just asking.
Oh.
Sad.
Yeah,
Ignoring.
there's no one even here.
The prisoner is apparently fucking.
He's gone. Don't worry about it.
It's got to be at the
She's a
experimentation stage,
thinker.
isn't it?
Yeah, there's got to be something that we've missed.
Did we talk to her about everything?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did we... Yeah, we picked up the mysterious contraption, didn't we?
We did indeed. And then we
and
found out
then-
it was a crossbow.
Yeah. And then we picked up the... Well, we got the piece of
Okay.
green cloth in the court record, don't we?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah.
we looked at the wreckage up here. Oh. What?
Oh, hang on.
What?
Are you
What?
kidding me?
That's a bullshit
This is
game.
not this.
Are you fucking. Oh my god.
Ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm gonna scream.
That's just obnoxious.
Thanks, Ace Attorney.
I did not do the scan. Right, Gina, please tell us all about
Oh,
this.
sorry. That's where the cove ended up after his instant kinesis or whatever they call it. Dead, of course.
Hmm.
And yet they're calling the experiment a success.
Wooden scaffolding there for? The coppers, our lads, set that up after the incident happened. To get the body down, I think. Don't know, really.
Didn't you help to erect the scaffold?
Nah. Lookout duties more than anything. Wandering around the exhibition and keep a lookout for the fun stuff.
Mind Gregson doesn't hear you saying that, or I'll give you the boot. It's incredible, isn't it? I mean, could the victim really have bridged the gap by some sort of invisible kinesis?
Well,
We
we've
can
done
finally
everything
move on.
now.
Can we go get ice cream?
What? What is it?
He's been thinking. Hurley might know something, mightn't he?
Bold claim.
About
No, he
what?
never does, but. Oh, Mr. Reaper!
Hey, about what happened to Lord Van Six, you mean? Because it sounds like something very significant occurred after he graduated from university. Something that completely changed his life. Maybe, but I have no idea where to find Mr. Shams at the moment. He's in the middle of some big case, isn't he?
Yeah, this is what you need.
What's this? Some kind of entrance ticket?
Madame Two Spells.
Nice way to avoid copyright, guys.
Oh, yes.
Madame Tuspel. Is this supposed to mean something to me?
don't know it. It's the most popular attraction in London at the moment. It's very close to Baker Street, actually. We can go now if you like.
Yes,
No,
let's
no,
go.
we
I
don't have
think
time
that's
for
our
visiting
next.
attractions today, Iris. We have a big trial tomorrow.
Hmm?
We should go. I feel like this is where we need to go next. Something's telling me.
But that's where Honey is.
What? At this popular London attraction?
Yeah.
How is it that you know where he is?
They told me. But he told me to keep it a secret from you, no.
Madam
probably do that.
Pascal's. I don't see how it could be related to the case we're investigating here. But damn,
It always is.
stranger things have happened. And when they happen, Mr. Jones is usually at the heart of them.
Very true.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I
Now.
noticed Ash is currently muted.
Yes, they
So I
are.
don't know if they're
You
here.
do.
And I was about to make a suggestion that we call it here.
It's
Yeah,
getting
'cause
late.
Yeah, we're gone past 11 and I am personally really starting to flag.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah. That's fair. We did pretty well.
Yeah, we got through some of the investigation.
Some
Indeed.
of it. Ayo.
Indeed. Yeah. And when we come back, we'll go see how Sholmes is getting on in Madam Two Spells.
I'm doing terribly because they haven't made a waxwork of me yet.
Oh.
Aw. Yeah.
Very upsetting.
Yeah. Should we go see that next time?
Yeah.
We call it here?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Alright. But yeah. There we go. I'll leave it on Gina's theme.
It's so nice
Because
to
I'm a
have
fan.
that. I've just got to
Yeah.
be a cockney for a bit.
She's back.
Hmm.
We're glad to have her back, aren't we?
She's great.
We are.
The glow up of the new hat. You'll have to see it. Yeah. Actually, I don't think it is a new hat, is it? It's just she's repaired it a bit. Anyway, thank you for coming along, everybody. That was lovely, as always.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. It was fun.
Really. Thank you, guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, I made the mistake of drinking a milkshake while lactose intolerant, so I'm going to
No!
I'm so sorry.
Oh, darling.
I'm
I've done this to
sorry.
myself. I
Oh, you
chose
poor
death.
darling.
I embraced it.
I'm so sorry.
I come back to death like an old friend. All for the sake of a banana milkshake.
I mean, it's a fierce temptation.
It's a fierce temptation. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah. Well, let's pop off then.
All right, good night,
everybody.
light lads.
All right,
It was so much fun.
night.
I love you all.
Love
As
ya.
always,
That's lovely.
as always.
Good night.
Love you all.
Bye,
Take
good
care.
night. Love you. Night night.
I shall not be around next Monday, but you know, maybe you can do something earlier in the week, or maybe just wait till next week.
Yeah, be nice.
All right. Catch you later.
Night nights.
Bye.